The following is a presentation of the Hello Chicago Network. Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yannishatis, and it's time to focus for this Friday. Let's not have it be Monday already. Friday, December the 5th. Let's start this thing off. Well, might as well get the worst out of the way. Let's start off with some Bulls focus. Let's start off with the well, it's all negative really, but let's start off with first what happened this week with the Bulls. As the first one is they lose to the Magic 125-120 on Monday. Then on Wednesday they lose to the Nets 113-103. I'm gonna run down a list of names. You tell me what I'm saying, okay? You ready? This is as of today, 7:30 a.m. Ayo Dosunmu, Noah Essengay, Kevin Huerter, Trey Jones, Isaac Okoro, Jalen Smith, Dalen Terry, Kobe White, Patrick Williams. Yes, you're like, oh, those are all Chicago Bulls. That's the goddamn injury report. Essengay is out for the year. He's going to have surgery. So year one already done for him after getting bounced around, not much playing time. He's done. I believe Zach Collins is going to be coming back, but Kobe White's questionable. Williams is probable. Dalen Terry's probable. Jalen Smith's doubtful. So's Isaac Okoro. So's Trey Jones. Essengay and Huerter are out. So, and then Ayo Dosunmu was the newest one. He's questionable. So really injuries galore for this team. And so be it. It's just where it is right now, and that's where this team is. After starting 5-0, 6-1, this team is completely done. What are they? 9-12, not even in a playoff spot. They have hit, I mean, they could probably get worse. But I mean, injury-wise, complete rock bottom for the Chicago Bulls team. Friday, they're tonight they're home against the Pacers, 7 p.m. Sunday, they'll face the Warriors, another team. You'd think Bulls Warriors would have some shebang. I don't think Curry's playing. I don't think Butler's playing. So that's going to be a game. And both these games are winnable for a healthy Bulls team because the Pacers are terrible this year with the injuries with Tyrese Halliburton. But again, the Bulls don't have a full team, so we can't really judge this team yet. You can still sneak in to the playoffs, but I don't even want to talk about that or acknowledge it. The name of this episode is Unwatchable, and that is exactly what the Chicago Bulls are. And speaking of other things that are unwatchable, and I can't believe I heard this, if this rumor is true, that the Giannis Antetokounmpo had the Bulls on his list. They reached out to the Bulls. The Bulls said they didn't want anything to do with it. They're not interested. Why not? Please tell me a team that has had 10 years of terrible decisions. They finally struck gold with Josh Giddey, getting some momentum. A guy wants to be here like Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you're going to say you're not interested. You're stupid. The front office of this team are absolute morons to not even entertain it, to see what they want, to see what you can get for them. And just see what you have to do. If you have to restart, you're 9-12. This team is terrible this year after starting 5-0. You should have traded the farm, but bring it to have Giannis and Giddey together and then build off of that. I think I hope those aren't true because I don't think the front office is that stupid, not interested in Giannis. We're not interested in what you got on the floor. You're interested as long as you sell out. That's all Chicago Bulls care about. That's about almost every Chicago sports team. The Ricketts are the same way with the Cubs. it's embarrassing. It's terrible. But I hope that's not true, because if it is, shame on the Chicago Bulls for not even not interested in Giannis. Take a walk. And he's going to go to the Knicks, and the Knicks are going to control the Eastern Conference for the next 10 years. So piss off, Bulls. We'll see how that goes. So they lose both games. They're playing terrible. They'll host the Pacers on Friday and the Warriors on Sunday. Take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about one team that's actually decent in the city of Chicago. That's the Blackhawks. I shouldn't say the only one. The Bears are. We'll preview them in the third segment. But we will have we'll talk about the Blackhawks next on the Hello Chicago Network. I saw Ben Johnson once again get to do this time it was at the Wiener Circle. And I learned from MLB Hot Stove that Wiener Circle is kind of like Ed DeBevick's, where they treat you bad. I didn't know that. So if I ever went to the Wiener Circle, they go there, they give you rude comments. That's the kind of food service I need to work in, by the way. To get paid to be mean to people, it'd be so nice, but I'd probably get fired for saying something wrong. But anyway, just everything. I mean, the fact that the two guys, Monangai had 130, Swift had 125. The last time two Bears had that many rushing yards together, Walter Payton was on that team and was one of those guys.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Oh, yes, the boys are back in town every Tuesday and Thursday on Raise the Bar TV. Brandon, James, Anthony, Smoody, they're talking whatever the hell they're talking about. But they're back, and also Ringside Report off this weekend. We're back next weekend. John Cena's final match. We've been doing the John Cena rewinds all year long, and culminates on next Saturday. We'll be doing either live or on Sunday. We haven't really decided yet. I'll have an announcement by next week, but no Ringside Report this week. The boys are back Tuesday and Thursday as well. Brandon will be joining me for Fan Focus Live. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Now let's talk about the Blackhawks. Let's focus on the Blackhawks. Road trip for the Hawks are out west. First on Tuesday, they're at the Golden Knights. They lose 4-3, but in a shootout to Vegas. So therefore they do get a point. That's a plus. Then you move on to the next game. That was Thursday night at the Kings. They were up 2-0. Kings do get a goal late in the third period. You're like, oh, here we go again. But Spencer Knight said, no, that's not what's going to happen. And the Blackhawks win it 2-1 the final. And a great job by the Chicago Blackhawks. They're currently, as of right now, they are 12-9-6, 30 points. They are currently the first wild card team. They have 30 points. Not going to Colorado's 19-2-6 in the Central. They are 2 points behind the 3-seeded Minnesota Wild in the Central. So, I mean, right now they lead the wild card. They're only 1 point ahead of Utah, San Jose, Edmonton, 2 points ahead of Seattle, 3 points ahead of Winnipeg. So, I mean, keep it for what it's worth. They're still playing really good hockey. They're in playoff position. I know we're nowhere near that, but it's fun to talk about and actually have them be there after the rough patch they've had. But Connor Bedard's looked good. This team's still doing really good even with the injuries. So great job, Blackhawks. 12-9-6. Nice job. 30 points on the season. They'll face the Kings again Saturday night, 8 p.m. on Chicago Sports Network, and Sunday at Anaheim. They'll face the head coach that was there for the Stanley Cups, Joel Quenneville, in Anaheim on Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday for the Blackhawks. So the Blackhawks get 3 points this week, a loss and a shootout to the Golden Knights Tuesday, and when they win Thursday at the Kings, and then Saturday they're back at the Kings at a home, or not even a home at home, 2 in Los Angeles, 8 p.m. on Saturday, and then against the Kings, and then Sunday at the Ducks, 7 p.m. on Chicago Sportsnet. So that is that. We're gonna take another time. When we come back, we're gonna preview probably the best rivalry in sports. It's even better when both teams are good. A battle for first place in the NFC North. But before we do that, Ryan Focus is going to focus the next couple weeks on awards week in Major League Baseball. It happened in October, but we were doing free agent pool. So now we're going to take a look at who won the Major League Baseball Rookie of the Year, because right now it's the most important focus. It's the Ryan focus. Ah, yes. Congratulations to the Rookie of the Year, the guy from the A's. And then Drake Baldwin won it for the Atlanta Braves. If Cade Horton had a full season, I think he wins Rookie of the Year. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And of course, and it wouldn't matter if he would have pitched in the playoffs. That's only that those awards are voted on when the season ends. So congratulations to Drake Baldwin, and hopefully we see Cade Horton thrive and all that stuff. And hopefully we'll have some Cub news as the winter meetings are next week. But as of now, unless it's, I mean, they're in on Bregman, and then there's some Amai is a Japanese starter. So we might have if there's something over the weekend or next Friday, we might have a Cubs focus or a White Sox focus. You never know. Next week to finish off as the winter meetings will be in Orlando beginning on Monday. Okay, now it's time to focus on the Chicago Bears. And let's focus on them being in first place in the NFC North. Let's focus on them being the number 1 seed in the NFC. I know this all could go away. We could come back on Monday and they could be the 7 seed. Yeah. So I don't think Bear fans are cocky here. I'm not cocky. I've had to hear Packer fans this week blupping that some that don't think that even that win against the Eagles didn't scare them. Bears went into Philadelphia, beat the defending champions. Philadelphia came into your house and you lost. But that doesn't surprise you. And they're just going to, Jordan Love just going to dominate the Bears, and Josh Jacobs is going to plow right through them, and Micah Parsons is going to dominate. And you know what? All that stuff might happen, but you got to give the Bears some respect. The Bears, they keep the hurdle and the pole keeps moving for people to start buying into this team. And I think this is the final one for people to finally shut up. Now, will this be the one where they finally hit the wall? Maybe. But let's see how this game goes on Sunday, 3:25 on Fox. It's going to be a big one. Lambeau Field. I mean, as a Chicago sports fan, I'm never confident. I haven't been confident in this team most weeks. What I've told you multiple times. I've texted Brandon that I've ended their season about three times. They're still alive, and they're number 1 seed, and they have a chance to be a playoff team. So I'm proud of this team. And this isn't a eulogy. This isn't me giving up, but I'm excited to see what they can do. This is their biggest test. 2 of the next 3 weeks against the Packers. And I think this game honestly needs more to the Packers, because if the Lions won on Thursday, so the Lions lost both games of the Packers. So actually the Lions winning actually probably hurts the Bears more because it keeps them in. But next week, okay, so Bears, say the Bears win this week. The next week, the Bears host the Browns. The Packers got to go to Denver. So, I mean, we could be seeing the same thing 2 weeks from now in the exact same position. If the Packers win this week, Bears get Cleveland, they beat them, Denver beats Packers. We're in the same boat, but the Packers would be in first place because they'd have the tiebreaker. The Bears win, and then next week, the Bears have a chance to gain another game on Green Bay. And then Green Bay also has a game, I believe, against Baltimore as well. Bears still have the Lions. They still have the Niners. So it's going to be interesting. But this is going to be another test. They have passed all the tests so far. Chicago sports fans have not been able to have bragging rights over Wisconsin in a while. Yes, they got the game winner. They came in a blocked field goal actually last year of sweeping the Packers. But that don't mean anything. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, some Packer fans say. Well, guess what? Let's see how this Bear team does. I'm not going in confident. I'm not going in thinking they're going to get their ass kicked. It's going to be a fun football game. Enjoy the moment because we don't get to see it all the time where the Bears and Packers are both good at the same time. Packers are always good. We can basically say the Bears. The Bears are good. Let's enjoy it. 3:25 on Fox on Sunday. Let's see where this team is when we start the show Monday at 3:12 Central. It's going to be fun. Enjoy it. Bears Packers. By the way, they announced the game. The second one will be on Saturday, December 20th. That was already announced. 7:20 or 7:15 on Fox. Going to be big. And I think that one, if I was a betting man, I think it's in the same position we are right now for the NFC North. Because I think the Bears take care of Cleveland next week and Denver takes care of the Packers. So I think this is a big one for Green Bay because they could be 2 games out and then they can't get it when they come to Chicago. We'll see. Should be fun. Should be exciting. By the way, the Bears, I saw a stat where the Bears are like 0-15 or 0-25 against the Packers at 3:25 starts. It's different. It's different now. The Caleb Williams era at Lambeau's 1-0. Let's see how the Ben Johnson era starts. Let's see how the Chicago Bears play Sunday afternoon. And Monday, if they play terrible, I'll be the first one to say it. But if they play great and if they win, is it going to be great to live in Wisconsin for once as a Chicago sports fan? We'll see. Everyone enjoy your weekend. Preview for Monday. We will be opening up. We're recapping Packers, Packers, I should say. We'll talk Bulls. We'll talk Blackhawks. But the main segment, the main point will be Bears, Packers, recapping it. The game. Also, happy birthday to my nephew Braden. His birthday is Sunday. He's going down. He's going up to Green Bay, not to the game, but there's going to be a big screen somewhere. He's going to do that. So he's a diehard Bear fan, a pessimistic Bear fan. So welcome to the add him to the list. And he's going with his dad. So happy birthday to my nephew Braden, and hopefully the Bears can get a W. The last time he was at a Bear Packer game. He's been to a Bear Packer game before me. But the last time he was at one was the blocked field goal where they lost. So good thing he's not going. But have a happy birthday, Braden. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy Bears, Packers. Enjoy football. Enjoy it all. We'll be back Monday to let you know how it all goes. And don't forget Fan Focus Live a week from Sunday. Brandon and I at noon for Bears, Browns. Should be fun. Our final Bears 2025. Our final Fan Focus Live of 2025. Coming up a week from Sunday. So everyone enjoy Bears Packers. We'll see you Monday and we'll have all the recap. I'm Ryan Yanashatis from the Hello Chicago Network. We're the focus of Chicago sports.